Hello, my name is Herman, and I am a member of Group 3 of the Engineering Research course. We will start by understanding the base programming language. R. This is a free software programming language widely used for statistical analysis and data visualization. R has been well known for many years and offers significant contributions to the field of science. It appeared around the 1990s and was developed by Ross Ihaka and Robert Gendelman at the University of Auckland, New Zealand. R is an interpreted programming language that is freely distributed under the GNU General Public License and provides a comprehensive environment for statistical computing and graphical representation. In the R environment, users can apply various statistical techniques through programming of the entering command in a terminal or console. R was created in 1992 and its name reflects the first initial of its creators, Ross and Robert. By 1997, it became part of a GNU project, benefiting from the principle of the free software, which allowed it to continually extend and improve by dedicated community and users and developers. One of the main advantages of R is extendability. The R community has developed thousands of packages that extend the functionality of the base language, providing tools for a wide range of statistical techniques and graphical methods. This allows users to easily complement cutting-edge methods and stay up to date with the latest developments in data science. To effectively work with R, it is highly recommended to use RStudio. RStudio is an integrated development environment that enhances data visualization and simplifies the process of write a code and manage analysis project. It provides a user-friendly interface and range of tools that streamline the workflow for data analysis, making it accessible even for those who are new to programming. R studying support various features such as syntax highlight, code completion, and debugging tools, which make coding in R more efficient and less error-prone. This document will guide you on how to obtain these essential tools and how to install them on your system. Additionally, it will provide a solution to common problems that may arise during the installation or executing phase, ensuring a smooth setup and efficient use of R and RStudio for your statistical and data visualization needs. We will cover step-by-step instructions for downloading and installing R and RStudio, as well as tips for troubleshooting common issues so that you can start using these power tools with confidence.
Hello everyone. Today I will talk about two crucial aspects of working with R: loading and inspect the data, and data wrangling. First, let's start with loading and inspect the data in R. Data is typically loaded from various sources, such as USB files, Excel files, or database, or URLs. One of the most common functions to read data is read.csv, um, and presentation, for example. Read. Okay, I loaded read data from this URL, this link. I run the chunk, the variable of data is loaded from this link. Once the data is loaded, inspecting is the next step. You can use functions like head, tail, STR, and summary. For example, I I use the functions ESTR. The ESTR functions is provides the structure of dataset, showing each columns of data types. For example, internal is integer, the variable exchanged is integer, and final score is number. Is the structure. Um, I will variable recommend with structure chair. The next functions I presentation is head. Head functions. I will search. Okay, head functions, sorry, is shows the first few rounds of the dataset. For example, I run the chunk. Okay, I use the head functions and with a parent 10. In this case, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and the next functions is summary. Okay, I will search summary functions. Summary. The summary functions is gives a statistical summary of each column. In this case, I will use the function summary for variables principal components. Okay, and principal components is composed for this. Okay, and the next part is data wrangling. Moving on to data wrangling. Data wrangling involves cleaning and transforming raw data into a more useful format for analysis. The display package, okay, display, I search display, okay, sorry, in package, okay, here is here documentation for package display. The display package in R is particularly powerful for this purpose. It provides a set of functions that make data manipulations straightforward and intuitive. I presentation some key display functions. Okay. Uh, the functions display is select. Okay, select and I search the documentation for more information. For example, for how to use users, arguments, value. Okay. Aquí is here the example. Okay. These functions used to choose specific columns. Okay. The columns recommend, select, and run the play and run the chunk. Okay. The column recommendations unluckily. The function next is arrange. Arrange. Okay. These functions used to sort data by specific columns. Uh, I sort the column satisfactions in order to descend. I run the chunk. I view the the result. Even satisfaction, very satisfied, satisfied, neutral, and dissatisfied. Okay. And finally, the both functions group by and summarizing. Okay, group by, group by. In group by and summarizing used to group data and calculate summary statistics. Okay, and group by the columns satisfactions by course and summarize frequency equal n. Okay, I by Hung Chung. Summarize has grown update by course. Okay. These operations are the building blocks of data handling and can be combined in various ways to clean and prepare your data for analysis. In conclusion, loading and inspect data provides the initial understanding of your dataset, while handling involves cleaning and transforming the data to make it ready for analysis. Mastering these steps is essential for effective data analysis in R. Thank you, and the next, my part.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthias and welcome to this video on survey data visualization using RStudio. Today we are going to see how we can represent survey data in a clear and effective way using line graph for Likert scaled data and line graphs, the ranking graphs. Data visualization is a powerful tool that help you better understand your data and communicate our findings more effectively. So let's get started. Visualization survey data is essential to interpreting results effectively. It allows you to summarize large volumes of information, identify trends and patterns, and communicate your results in a way that is easy to understand. There are different types of visualization that we can use depending on what we want to show. Some of the most common charts include bar charts, line charts, scatter charts, among others. Now, importance of data visualization. Data visualization helps you transform complex data into simple and understandable graphs. It is especially useful in surveys where we often have a large amount of data coming from many questions or many respondents. Tools and software. Data visualization helps you. Uh, Data visualization, there are several tools and software that we can use to create this visualization. Some of the most popular are Excel, Tableau, RStudio, and Python with libraries such as Matplotlib and Seaborn. Today we will focus on RStudio, and it is a powerful ggplot2 library which is very flexible and widely used in the data analysis community. Let's now talk about the Likert scale and show we can visualize Likert scale data using line graphs. The Likert scale is an ordinal scale commonly used in surveys to measure attitudes or opinions. For example, we could ask how much do you agree with the following statement, with opinions ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. Introduction to the Likert scale. The Likert scale allows respondents to express their level of agreement or disagreement with a statement. This giving us a quantitative way to measure opinions and attitudes which we can analyze and visualize. Line charts are very useful for visualizations change and trends over time. They also allow you to compare different groups of variables in a clear and effective way. Let's see how we can create a link chart for linking scar data in RStudio. Now, this is the RStudio. I have my leader code for this exercise. And now copy and paste. Now, Um, First, we install and load the ggplot 2 library, which is widely used to create graphics in R. Now install and run. Now, the next we create an example data. For example, this is the data, which include the different surveys we responded on the Likert scale. Finally, we use a ggplot2 to create a link chart to settings, the axes, labels, and color to make your chart clear and easily to interpret. For example, this is the graph, the code. I have you know, this is the graph of this data. This is a very simple example to we can use RStudio for this exercise. Now the window for the next step. Now, now let's look at the building bar charts. These graphs are great for visualization distribution of responsive or Likert scales, especially when we want to show positive and negative response. Clearly divergent bar charts allow you to usually see inflection points and polarization in the data. A divergent bar graph shows positive and negative responses separately, allow use to clearly see the difference in response. This is a very useful when we want to analyze the polarization of opinions in the survey. They are ideal for showing the distribution of responses on Likert scale, as we can easily see how many people agree or disagree with the statement. They are also usually of comparison different groups or variables. Let's see how we can create a diverging bar chart in R. Now, I copy my little code and now I'm running. Okay. Now, first we create an example data set that include negative and positive response separately. The next step is use ggplot2 to create the rating bar chart using the X labels and colors. We use the core flip, the function to flip the graph, making it easier to read these response labels. We can see the code. The code is running, and this is the result. A leader graph. For this example, my data. Today we are learning how to visualization survey data using R. We saw how to create line charts for Likert scale data and diverging bar charts to show response distribution. distribution distribution. I hope this video was useful and helped you improve your data visualization. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I am going to explain to you about the tests to follow the graphs for the statistical data. The graphical number one is the histograms. The description uses histograms the visual data distributions. The file, new file, I area. Or open the file. Okay, yeah. And this is the code, the checks, and the code to keep. The page and already installed of the ad installs the page using the install page. The lines to go with the page and into the current realizations and the using delivery. Yeah. Eh, this line creates the number of the vector number percents that contain the percentage values of satisfactions. The percentage, yeah. Initials, the globe object is the specific data frames and the size aesthetic, the map, the percentage, the vector, uh, the histogram, the labs, the histogram sim, and the color sky blue, the color black, the lab, the histogram satisfaction, the percentage, and the frequency. The param control up, enter. It generate the histograms of satisfaction, the percent, and they generate the tables, the satisfaction frequency, the percent of the table, of the, the graphical number two, the pie the charts, the grades they using, and the pie the charts. Mm, okay. The installing and deploy the libraries in the sections the installing deploy the libraries the necessary the libraries data analysis or the data manipulations the coupled visualizations. Okay. Yeah. These sections generate the sample data frame. The called the data frames has two columns. The course contain the random course names and the statistics contain random statistics number the one and level 25. Yeah. The sections the groups data statistics, the level that calculates the frequencies, the percentage, the records, the satisfactions, and displays the order. Okay. They create data for the graphic, the bars, and the very satisfaction, the satisfactions, neutral satisfies, very satisfies. Here the pie chart, they create the using graphing graph in the graph lab, in the using in the par du lab using convert the par lab. They create the graphic, the circular, they go utilize the different code. They prepare the bar chart with the level positions in the bar. To buy the level the positions they create using helm text. Okay. Is the sections data the group? Is the section the data the group? Is the by the price the preparate? So which? Control S, Control A, Enter. It generate the by the graphic. The idioms, the Alemán, the China, Japanese, the percents, is satisfies, very dissatisfies, neutral, satisfies, very satisfies. Okay. The graphic number three. Open. Okay. The group the bar the charts. How to create the group the bar the charts to compare the categories, the page installations, and the library light. The part installs necessary the page on the already installs and the log themes into the area environment for student. Okay. They are the code the rates data from the provide URL using the rate functionals and the using to value. Okay. It is this is the URL. This the processes the next part that using the values to create the bar the plot and the data. And the using the colors, different colors. They create the graphic 1, graphic 1, the graphic the bars bat. Okay. The bar defines the new color, the by the new colors, and the create the bar, the bad, the frame, the code, the function initially, the plot, the count, the grounds, manual set, some call using the new color palette, the using the different colors. We came to move the next part the using the ball, the create the bar, plot data for the glad, the data frame. Yeah. If finally, the finally sections. This to calculate the summary statistics, the frequency and the percentage, and the glad data frame using fictions and summaries. Okay. The next part, my classmate. Thank you. Come to that. Yes. The backing the app the relation student erasation. Okay. The presentation of the graphic, the frequency, the satisfaction, y the graphic bars. Alemán, chino, Japanese, British, the percentage, the generate. Okay. Thank you. The next part, my classmate.